Welcome to Crazy Shit in Real Estate, a weekly podcast where I walk you through some of the wildest, most unbelievable stories you'll hear from the world of real estate. If you like real estate and you love crazy, this is the podcast for you. Before we get any further into this episode, I've got some information to share. This episode is sponsored by Follow Up Boss, one of the leading CRMs, client relationship managers for residential real estate. Tons of top producing agents and some of the fastest growing teams out there are using Follow Up Boss to increase lead conversion, eliminate busy work that you're not doing anyway, and frankly, deliver a higher class experience in real estate to everybody who chooses you as their realtor of choice. So if you're going to keep listening to this, which I know you will, there's more information and a personal review of Follow Up Boss. For more information, go to followupboss.com/crazy. What kind of a story did you bring for us today over here on the fun show? Knowing that you didn't reach out to me to be on here, I made you come on here because you're my partner in dealing with my favorite client set. So I just want to know what you've seen, because I can't believe it's been 6 years, let's be honest. And you're not talking about the lady who got banned from your sales, because that's a private conversation.
Yes. No.
But I'll just remind y'all that there's a story we're not telling you, but you need to behave when you are buying things from auctions and from people like Keri. Yes. So you should always behave. So anyway, that being said, what kind of what have you seen that really surprised you in the caring transition space?
Well, the story that I'm going to tell, and I thought a lot about this and kind of bounced different ideas around, and I came up with one that was just such complete denial and procrastination that it's horrifying. So, and this is actually a 2021 client, names withheld to protect the innocent.
For the guilty.
So I got a call the very first Monday in January, was January 4th, and I got a call at 9:30 in the morning. And this lady said, look, we're going to be moving. We need help with that. And we probably have some things to sell. And I'm like, okay, so when are you moving? And she goes, on the 14th. And I said, great, the 14th of February? And she says, no, the 14th of January. And I'm like, that's next week. And she goes, yeah. I said, well, have you already arranged a mover? And she's like, no. And I'm like, so I was just dumbfounded. So I'm like, okay. So I asked her, I said, tell me about how long have you lived in your home, and, how large is your home? Just basic questions.
Okay, so I told y'all that I would do a review of Follow Up Boss, because I'm your friend in real estate, and I did. Now, there's a blue million CRM out there. I mean, if you go to any Facebook group, every realtor's like, which one should I use? Which one should I use? And you know that these CRM, which are client relationship managers or customer relationship manager, whatever you want to call it, it's truly a system that's just designed to help you know what to do next, because you're very busy and you're a multitasker in real estate. With all those different tasks and balls up in the air, you need something to help you stay on track. And that's what Follow Up Boss does. Now, this cell phone, not a CRM, y'all. When you save a name and a phone number in there, that is basically a Rolodex. Follow Up Boss is going to take the names and phone numbers and also help you know what to do next, so you can maintain these relationships with your neighbors. Because that's what this is about. Real estate is not about serving just prospects and clients. It's about taking great care of your neighbors' needs in real estate. And if you'll use a tool like Follow Up Boss, where they remember you, they might even call you when they're ready to buy or sell again, or when their mom and daddy do, or their best friend or their kid, and you want to be top of mind, that's what a product like Follow Up Boss will do for you. Truly, it's going to change your business when you start paying better attention to people. They don't have to know you use Follow Up Boss, but they'll totally understand that they are being heard by you. So now there's a free trial for my people, because you're loved. Go to followupboss.com/crazy. No credit card is required. And frankly, because you're my people and we made an ask for you, Follow Up Boss said, yes, you get double the free trial. That's actually enough time to log in, put some pieces in it, and watch it change your business, as it has for so many realtors and teams nationwide. Again, go to followupboss.com/crazy to start your free trial today.
She goes, well, my husband and I have lived here for 24 years. We moved down from Jersey, and it's a 5,300 square foot, 5 bedroom, 5 bath, 3 level home.
That's a big honking house. Oh my gosh.
And by the way, we don't have any children nearby, so it's completely on us. And she's in her early 70s and he's in his 80s. Okay, so I'm like, oh boy. I said, well, I got to see this. So made an appointment with her for the next day. Made a quick call to my mover. I said, I'm hanging up with you and I'm calling my mover to see if we can even get in for next week. So got that done. And then the next day, my team lead and my space planner and I went to the house for the first time. And we don't know what we're going to find because you never know. And that's the one thing is people tell you, I've got a lot of stuff and it's really not that much, but to them, it's a lot of stuff. And then there's people that have a lot of stuff and don't realize they have a lot of stuff. So that the latter was the case here. So we go through and we do the tour. Husband has to take us around. Wife has mobility issues. We cover all 3 floors. We learned that they were both professionals. She in computer technology, he in consumer products. They loved to entertain. They were huge foodies. This house was packed. And quite honestly, there were places that were just a mess and piled up. And I'm like, okay. So we grabbed it and, basically I gave the girls their assignments and they went off and one started doing the space plan. The other started figuring out how we were going to approach it supply wise. And I sat down with a couple and I said, look, we do move management. We do downsizing. We do liquidation. I think you're going to need all 3 of those.
And quickly.
Heck, quickly.
Okay, now don't forget to go try Follow Up Boss so that your business can continue to expand in professionalism and then you can meet some more crazy people yourself. I really appreciate Follow Up Boss sponsoring this episode, but mainly I appreciate them for giving y'all double the free trial time with no credit card required. So make sure you go to followupboss.com/crazy and then let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, you're enjoying this little clip? Well, the rest of the story is available on any of your podcast apps. Just go search for and subscribe to Crazy Shit in Real Estate with Leigh Brown.